Hello everyone, it's me speedygear here for another episode of Factory Town. So, last episode, there was such a big update that I needed to take a look in between episodes and see how it's going. It looks like there has been a lot of discussion about the update being good, kind of bad, and for me, it felt like such a drag for the production per se that it won't do well in the let's play kind of perspective for now until the developer fixed it or make it a little better. But he is heading the right direction and he is listening to the community, which is great, which is why I love the game so much. But on that note, I did revert to the update before that update that we played on the previous episode. So now you can see the production is now back to 550. And happiness is spread throughout the map globally now. So you can see all the things are moving faster than what it was yesterday or the last episode. And so there was a couple things that I did last episode as well between episodes. I did this little cactus farm just to make some more blue coins, because when you trade it here, one cactus fruit is 5 blue coins. And then this is another new thing that I just learned about while I was messing with things around a caravan. It's basically an upgrade of the cargo, but instead of a wagon, but instead of wooden wheels, which we don't produce really, we have iron wheel which we produce, and then reinforced planks. And it can take 32 items. So if this guy produces that much, then that would be awesome. The other thing is it does choke, so what I might do is put a barn here. And then instead of... I'd rather have it there. And then... have you wait for a second here. Got a beam. Boom. So it doesn't choke because we do have a lot of cactus there. And it is producing quite a bit. Now let's increase that speed, shall we? It is choking, so this one is okay. So that will save our let's play, because I was kind of sad about yesterday about how everything was moving because of the how production was going. But let's just move on and then go at it. So I've finished all the research that I can do in between episodes. And then now we are ready to upgrade the space to level 8, and that is the final upgrade that we can do. House max is increased by 10, and then elemental extraction is the new research. Alright, that is the max level that we can get. Then for research, we won't be able to use this anymore unless there is a mana. It is quite a bit. It means that I have to loop here, do it there, which isn't a bad idea considering how long it takes for them to finish. So we can start here. So that takes 5 magic stones and then 40 books. And then I have this little setup for paper as well. So because we can't really move anything forward without that, so I did make a specialty goods. I don't know if it's selling anything. Oh, it is selling the enchanted books from here, from the trading post here, which is not a whole lot, so to say, but that is not our priority. I would say that, but we will need some way of making purple coins besides this trading post. I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm saying we only got this much because we started this early. And it's not gonna break even once we start using purple coins. So with that in no, let's see, that's already 10. So that's gonna take a while. So we'll definitely do this. That's the max. So let's see if we can take care of this with that. That's 103. But that's not too bad, really. Just have to make a little line here. There we go. That should do some elemental research for us. And the production itself is not too bad. Let's increase the worker to 2. Eventually, we can upgrade that into metal conveyor belt if we wanted to. We definitely can. We do have on there, but I have a bunch here at 300. That's great. I can't see. Well, there is a way of delivering via cargo. I don't want to explore too much with trains yet, but so once that's going, it will start. And then, so one other thing that we can take a look at is making an enchanter, because we can do that. Let's take a look what we can do here. So an enchanter will be our way of making coins, purple coins to be exact. Magic robe. Books would be the easiest one to do. This will be our way, so that's done there. Then elemental refiner, we don't have that quite yet. I just don't know if we can viably do it. You can probably do it like somewhere here and then have it just delivered via a wagon. I don't know why they're not using that, but whatever. Let's see. Let's see here. We'll just pop it here, because there is a monocrystal production here, up here, which we have a lot of. So let's put an enchanter here and see what we can play with. So polished stone cannot do that. Well, can. There is a stone quarry here as well. We can do that and make a it needs reinforced planks. That means we have to bring it from here. That's our closest reinforced plank production. I'd say there's no iron here, eh? Nope. To botch that idea. Moving on. Magic cloak will probably be the easiest one. We'll just need leather and then cotton made by then a wool production. So that means we need 2. So we might move this. That means we need 2 pastures, we need 2 farms as well. And then wait, let's take a pasture just to check if there's anything that produces leather besides leather. No. So we need wool and then leather. The cotton, that's pretty easy. I think we can do that. If we wanted to, we can add another magic robe. That will boost up our happiness for sure. But it's just like, it just begs the question, do we need to? Okay, why isn't it accepting the mana crystals? Oh, because it's just mana shards. Dang it. Of course. So we need a magic forge. We'll do it. Of course. I forgot that it needs to be this guy. Then for it to be a mana crystal, it does need some. Awesome. It needs fire. And fire, yeah, pretty much here. I think it's safe to assume that we can make a forester. There we go. That should make some mana crystals. I think we don't need it per se. I don't think so. We'll think about it. So we can have this guy posted here. Make our lives a little bit easier. Instead of there. here actually. Hopefully doesn't have to travel that far. Why is it saying that it's not connected now? There we go. It's probably because of the uneven terrain, as usual. And you probably noticed as well that I upgraded most of our houses. Unintentionally, because I was fiddling with the new updates. So it does need to supply them so with the necessary item. And then by doing that, you'll upgrade it. And I was just producing some nails instead of selling it to the general store, basically. Okay, so interesting. The books itself, uh, not grabbing it. Ah, got us again. Got us good. There you go. There you go. So that should boost up our research capabilities. You know what the heck? Let's just do it. You know what? Let's put one more person there, or maybe a third one. I just want to see that. Yeah. Okay, we'll do it. So what we need is a enchanter. So the enchanter would be, let's say, right here. Then you're gonna produce for us magic cloak and maybe a magic robe eventually. So the magic robe needs a tailor, so we'll put a tailor here. Well, then we'll make a cloak for us, and then first off, we're gonna make a farm. Well, a workshop first, to be honest. Then you're gonna make, nope, cloth via wool, cotton. Yeah, probably make things a little bit easier for us. That won't like it though, because that's downhill. Then farm tile. I'll just make a little bit weird for us. Add recipe. Awesome. So that's our cloth taken care of, and now it just needs leather. Mana crystal itself is doing okay. So we'll probably make another magic forge here. Or here. Because I'll need to split this as well. Then is split 2. Can I put that on top of that? No. It doesn't matter for that. Or does it? I think it does. So it won't grab it. Hmm. So never mind that. We'll make a pasture here. Probably make, because we do need a animal feed. Farm. Sure it's connected. Plant grain. Auto manage recipes. Then you're gonna do animal feed. Oops. Then you're gonna do leather for me, right? And for grabber, just grab the leather. That should take care of the cloak for us. And then now we just need wool. Which honestly, we should do it here too. So I'll make another farm here. And make a well, not some flowers. That does need water too, so I was gonna say. Then we're gonna need to deforest this area, which is quite sad, but gotta do what you gotta do. Grain mill as well. Animal feed, and then another pasture. Gonna make, let's upgrade this pasture. Then just wool for you. Okay. For you, just the wool. Make another well, probably. Just connect that there. Then there. Water and animal feed. Awesome. Now we just have to connect this bad boy. Now we just have to figure out how to provide wood for this. I think just having another grabber would be okay. Honestly. I think it wouldn't hurt. I think it works as a splitter too. Like each production will go here and there and then just consolidate basically. There you go. So we got mana crystals going. Now eventually magic cloak. Then we do need to get rid of the depleted mana. I think once we have it, I think we could just have a recharger, right? Then I think honestly depleted mana, and then what does this need? Doesn't need anything. Eventually I should be able to get unlimited mana. Maybe. I don't know if that's how it works really. It just means that it's gonna reuse the mana, right? And then and forever it will make that thing. So okay, that will take a while till we get started. Well, we got the first few letters coming up. And that's great. This one Let's add one more person there. Yeah, might as well make a lot of farmhouse. They're gonna share this land anyway. They were doing well. We're just waiting for. Let's see here first. Actually, that research should be done in a second here. There we go. Literally a second, I think. Okay, so this might be a little tricky now. So we can't do the research here anymore. So that should be done in the respective crystals. We got air stone here, and then air crystal. So we need to process that, and to process that, how do you process those things anyway? Void obelisk. Obviously not the shrine, but how do you get that? How do you get the air crystals? You can make the air crystals here though, but air stone, then harvested from there, and then it just gets to where now? Then have to be in the Enchanter? Oh, that makes the things. Okay, now we have to figure out how to, because this is the first time I've been here, obviously. Sim engine, no magic forge. Elemental refinery, that makes sense. No, that makes air either. And then you can sell that in the apothecary. That's not what we need. Air crystals. Well, let's see. Factory town, air crystal. How do you get air crystal? I think the thing that you harvest here is air crystal. Let's try it with a person. You obviously can do this with a worker, right? Well, obviously not. Well, let's take a gander, shall we? I think it might be misleading, really. What it's saying is whatever we gather here is considered air crystal. Might have to move it. I think that's the most that it can get. So what are you guys? Airstone. Is that the same? I think we need to process that to get into air crystal. Obviously not this guy. That's just a packager. Okay, let's just move down the line here. Steam generator, wall, water pump, silo, packager, train station, steam engine, magic forge. Mana transmitter, send mana crystal to the mana grid so they can be piped through to power various things. Recharger, enchanter, void obelisk, the air shrine. Oh, let's see the enchanter again. Nope. So what it's saying there, air crystal is what it is. So let's try it. Nothing to lose. What I'm gonna do is something like that. Bunch of these. And if my feeling is right, that should be and it should be the same thing. That's unleveled, isn't it? So if all things considered, this should be considered as air crystal. Magic Forge doesn't do it. So if I'm right... Nope, definitely wrong. How do you get the air crystal then? But it didn't. Just to make sure, it's leveled. Okay, how do you get that? Sorry. How do you process? Aha! Found the air temple, guys. So we need to make a school there now. Okay, so that wasn't... Found it. So erase this, just so now get the resource back. It was worth the experiment though. So this thing we can definitely erase now. We can turn this into something else entirely, but we can think about that later on. Book, we can probably send it to this. We'll just erase the school, because that doesn't help anymore. Meanwhile, we'll probably put the books in a barn, so we're not wasting it. Such a waste. We just let it go because we can make things out of it. So it is an air temple, so we need air aether. Not a lot of air stones. And then the ether is made out of made in the elemental refinery. So we need mana shards and then this guy. So what we're gonna do quickly, find the hell out of this. Then I'm just gonna clear this up. We might need it and we might not. So what I'm planning is have them both meet in the center. And that you're gonna do this guy. Then need a forge, right? Forge. Get another mine here. Didn't need the forest. We can do it from here. Uphill though, so we won't be able to use. We won't be able to use the. Okay, so there's that. So just checking my time. We're doing pretty well. We could play for another 10 minutes or so if we wanted to. Okay, so this is just more interesting for me. And then find this bad boy. Then just checking on top there, we do have a lot of people that we can still use. So, and that is thankfully because of the. Not because of the previous update. So we're gonna get a whatchamacallit, the recharger again. Then the mana bricks, we are just putting it here, right? Yes, we have a bunch of it. Concerned that I was not doing anything about it. Then you're just gonna grab the depleted mana and then put it back to. Now, that should be doing that. Okay. Dish should be producing what we need for the air stove. And now the question is, we have to make a school somewhere here to process that thing. How many conveyor belts? We still have 300. That used about 60. Just the other. And then, oh, you do need mana crystals too, huh? So what we might do is, instead of doing this little loopy-doo-doo, you here. That's just gonna recharge. Oh, that uses more. So we might have a little problem with gold pretty soon. We might. Then now to make a school to research all that crap again. So we'll just put it here. Doesn't have to go far and wide. And then that. And just the air crystal, basically, right? Yeah. Then we're gonna need a workshop to produce books. It needs leather and paper. So we'll have to watch out for our gold coin. Because I feel like we're gonna lose a bunch of money here. Okay, book. Okay. We need paper, we need lumber mill. Yes, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be in the losing end of money here. Well, then we're just gonna need a leather production. Now I say that complicated than you think. And just a grain mill right behind you. I have to move it because that will... Feed. Again, guys, this is ugly efficiency as it at its finest. So don't matter what it looks like for me. Especially this farm here. Not getting a lot of stuff. And then just apply here. Then I'm gonna put another well. Okay, that should help. Okay, I think we got everything that we'll need for our little production here. And what I'll probably do is have a splitter. If I can, at least. So that's producing that. Now we have... Is there any way to blueprint this and then copy it and make it for the other stones? Right? Yes, we do have to do it for four more things. We're not losing money, we're actually so far. Okay, I want to split the paper production for sure. And the one thing that I noticed while I was doing this is if I increase the forester's capability, we'll lose tree. The tree that this is covering is definitely not enough. Yeah, add a bit more. What we'll do is do that. Dang it. Eventually, it's uneven, isn't it? Just needs to... Okay. Okay, there we go. So that should start our little air purification study there. And hopefully move on. So this is gonna take a whole new level of waiting. That means I need to do the water next, right? For the four elements, right? Air, water, fire, and what is it like? Lightning? Earth, water, fire. Oh, earth, fire, water, and air. Okay, that's it. So we need to take care of air crystals, water crystals, and then, well, the other things. We need to find the temples first. That ain't a temple. Should be somewhere where the things are, right? Like where it's concentrated. There's the earth temple. Guessing it's in all four corners, eh? That's the trading post. There's the fire temple. Then next time, Fire Lord Sozin will attack the Great Nation. The other one, that's air. Water should be here in the lower right. Guessing. Ah, as the name implies, it is surrounded by water. Where is your closest mana crystals though? There. Okay, it just means that we need to make a bunch of conveyor belts. Or is there a ship? Harvester drill, cargo boat, there is. You carry many items. So that means we can either do that, travel around, to finish this. So yeah, our study is going well. Not well, but slow. Painfully so. So we'll upgrade that. Efficiency is at 500 and increase that. Add more workers. We have about 100 more, but we can definitely add more employees just by building more houses. So I think that's where I'll end the episode, guys. So basically in between episodes, what I'll do is I'll finish the this setup with the other 3 temples, so I can continue. I can study and continue with the game. Sorry, research, and go from there basically. So I hope you like this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. If you do like it, don't forget to click like, comment, and subscribe to follow this and to support the channel. Until next time, bye.